I'm looking for a fella called Goatskin.
I don't know you. If you're after something, go and see Chenyik. And stay out of the way.
Could you tell me more about this Chenyik?
No, I couldn't. We don't talk to strangers here.
And where can I find this Chenyik?
He'll be here somewhere. He usually sits next to Hugo, our oldest regular.
Right. I'm gonna see if I can find that Chenyek. The service might be a bit slow here. I'm looking for a fella called Goatskin. Do you know him?
Aye. But I reckon I ain't gonna tell you nothing.
Why not?
Because I don't know you. Although the way you're kitted out, you seem like you might fit in here.
I simply have to find him. And I couldn't care less whether I do it the easy way or the hard way. So don't fuck with me, or I'll have you. Along with the whole of this lousy pigsty.
You know what? If you think you're tough, go and see Goliath in the barn in the yard. He's always on the lookout for bruisers like you. And if you get through that alive, come back here and we'll talk.
I'll be on my way.
Smart lad.
I'm sorry.
Greetings to you.
Chenyek sent me. He said you're supposed to try me out.
Why not? You look like I could even have a bit of fun with you. First take that kit off. Take off all your armor. Best strip off on top. Or at least to your shirt. And no weapons.
Well, shall we fight?
You again? Come on then. You're in for an ass kicking, you piece of shit! Ah! 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 Ha! Ha! Ha!
Hey, stop fighting!
Christ! That stinks! At least it stopped the bleeding.
You surprise me. Not many fellas can stand up to Goliath.
You know how it is. The bigger they come, the harder they fall. It's all in the technique, innit, mate?
You ain't wrong. If you want to give it another go, have a word with Mole. We have this contest, if you get my drift. What was it you wanted to know?
I'm looking for Goatskin. I hear he used to come here.
Aye. Thing is, ain't nobody seen him here for a few days.
But he used to come here.
Aye. He was here day in, day out. Only this time some burly lads came here and duffed him up proper.
Do you know the men who beat him up?
No, but there were some Jews among them, and that's pretty odd, seeing as how they don't usually get mixed up in nothing.
Why did they give him such a beating? Did they say anything?
Well, Goatskin is a right knob end. Always asking for it, he is. But I reckon this time it was about his big gob. The last week he was coming, throwing glint around. And when we squeezed him about where he got the coin, he said he was spying for some lord.
And does this lord have a name?
He didn't say. We didn't swallow his yarn about spying anyway. We reckoned he made a score and just wanted to look like a big man.
What happened to Goatskin? Does anyone know where he is now?
No word. But I reckon he's holed up somewhere, licking his wounds. Seems he stuck his nose in a wasp's nest, and he won't be sticking it out again for a while. If you're going to look for him, try it at night. You don't stray far when he's on the job, usually between Hradek and the horse market. He goes after drunks, so I try asking in the local drinking dens.
All right. What does he look like, though? He can't be the only fella who likes to relieve drunks of their purses.
God's truth, but you'll know Goatskin when you see him. They call him that on account of how he got kicked in the head by a goat as a nipper. He's got a dent in his forehead you could use for a game of marbles.
Why didn't you defend Goatskin? Isn't he one of you?
He is and he ain't. I'm no saint, but that Goatskin stepped in some nasty shit and then walked it in our door and all. I ain't saying we don't look out for each other, but there's limits, innit?
I'm sure you know the town better than me. What drinking dens are there on Goatskin's patch?
Between the horse market and Hradek, there's the Black Horse, a miner's tavern. Wayman the taverner used to be a miner, and then there's the Big Bathhouse. It belongs to some bloke called Adam. He tarted the place up big.
Any others?
None I know.
Thanks. I'll go and look for him.
I wish you luck then. He ain't the brightest, but he's got a real talent for saving his own skin. Once you're done with him, come by and see us. Seems after all you're a pretty handy bloke. We could use the likes of you.
If you've got some job for me, so what kind of...
A job worth just a little test to see that you're not... What is Wycliffe's?
Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is...
Wrong. Second quest. Which estate has the great...
The nobility.
While the nobility has the means, not to mention that most know... The answer is the...
After our talk about Goatskin, I didn't think you'd know.
You thought we were just paupers who couldn't count to 5, didn't you? But now let's see. Last, who is the rightful king?
Sigismund of Luxembourg.
So you're a beggar. All right. I'm sure you'll be glad to hear that it concerns you. It's he who will secure your place.
And then I'll get cheaper beer, and you'll...
Ha! We call ourselves the Guild. Worldly justice is a...
Justice from... Aren't you afraid to end up there?
Friend. Sigismund is a usurper. And the church and the magistrates are but a lowly horse spreading her legs for Sigismund. As long as we go against Sigismund and honour the scripture...
What if I go and tell the bailiff you're calling just out of courtesy?
Go ahead. Perhaps you are one of the lucky ones who are not harmed. Maybe you don't mind. As for me, I will go, but you...
Yeah, don't worry. I think the same of Sigismund. Tell me about your
We are who we are, and like the early church of Jesus, I'm in charge, Goliath is the muscle, but we're all... We share the profits equally. We want to...
How can I...
You want to join us already? That's great. We're not particular about formalities.
Here's to the guild.
To the guild! That reminds me, I'd like to throw a feast for the...
Didn't you say you were just ordinary people?
We are? And this is where Sigismund comes in. Me? Listen carefully. Sigismund seized land right under... There he stores fancy foods and gifts, sausages, fancy delicacies. While we're eating porridge and you will steal all... And as a nice... Let's see...
That cabbage you said you were eating all the time?
Brilliant! Get at least one head from the greengrocer and leave it there for Sigismund. Let him eat for once what we have in our bowls almost every day. But I'm warning you right now, no violence. Don't even think about slitting anyone's throat in that warehouse. The job isn't to punish some poor sod.
Got it. What should I do with...
You'll give it to the beggars. It's not hard to find poor people in the town. There are also tents full of them in Minor Street. When you're done, come and see me.
Sigismund will be fucking livid. Can I expect...
If you need some that's all I can...
All right.
Good luck. Take care, friend.
Of you.
Yes? What is this about?
Your immortal soul. I'd like to discuss it with you. Tarry a while, young man. Are you true?
Aye.
Huh. Know that the immortal soul in happiness and unhappiness are nothing but inner. Tell me.
I seek to find peaceful solutions.
A master of words.
Something like that.
The echoes of all beautiful. What if I told you a path destined for the path of truth?
What should I do?
Renounce your life of unreservedly and unconditionally. Hell is approaching, and time.
All right. I hope it worked.
A wise decision, yeah. I must be off now. May God be with you.
God be with you.
Farewell.
Good morning.
Show me your way. Let's talk about the price.
All right.
Here.
Well, well. Pleasure doing business. God be with you. Embroidery. Ribbons of all colors.
A fine day for some fine wear.
Die besten Produkte auf dem Markt. Gute Preise. Kommt, Leute. Kommt.
What will it be?
I'll have a look at the...
Maybe next time.
Do your shopping.
Greetings.
I'm bringing you some... I'll try to get you something.
Oh, well. See you later.
I'd be happy to. Just as... Greetings.
I'll have a look.
I apologize.
Fruit, vegetables.
How can I help?
I'll have a...
Oh well.
Greetings.
I'll have a look at the...
Wie schade. Auf Wiedersehen.
Quality goods. The finest wares.
Pots for sale.
Are you whistling at me?
Do you hear? The Dirk Stallion is shagging Naza's old woman.
Don't be coy. My wares will bring... Councilman Nas as well.
Of course.
Take care, then.
Go on, sending him there.
What are you talking about?
It's gospel. They say she's
All quality pieces.
He wanted her to stop pestering him, so he made a deal with Dirk Stallion.
Greetings. Good to see you, lad.
What do you have for...
Pleasure doing business. God be with you.
One beer, please. What's taking so long?
I can't swim.
What is it, Mutt?
Shoot! What? Quiet! Go away! I heard something. bin ein Meisterfechter. I give you my word of honor. He who does not believe my word may try his skill against mine.
Du, you are a brave fechter. Why not test yourself?
Grüß dich.
Who are you?
Ich bin Menhard, ein Meister des Langschwerts aus Frankfurt. And with whom do I have...
Henry.
Heinrich. Sehr schön. He contributed to the founding. Since you carry such a name, you can prove you too when you show me how you have...
Do you normally challenge people to duel?
No, normalerweise nicht. I came from Frankfurt to... But here in Kuttenberg, I have... Nobody cares. That is why... Therefore I issue... I'm looking for brave...
Are you...
Richtig. No man is better. Certainly not the Kuttenberger Fechter, who falsely call themselves... If you do not believe... Wunderbar. But the Schwerter will be blunt, yeah? We do not want to lose our handsome... Aber kein Harnisch. No armor.
Sure.
How about...
Vetter.
For some groschen.
Natural.
Good. We have spoke... So, Heinrich. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Let's do it.
Ein, zwei. Ha! Wanker! Was zum Pech gehabt, Arschloch!
That's enough! You know full well you've no right to conduct the art of sword fighting here. That's the privilege of our brotherhood.
Halt die Klappe. I am Meister of Longsword. You well know this right we have from the charter of your King Wenzel himself.
Meister Menhart, let me remind you that your petition was discussed by the town council, and your claim was rejected.
That decision was not just, and it went against the will of your king.
It's no use arguing, Deutscher. The council represents the king, and the council has decided in his name. Nicholas of Prague here is also a master longswordsman, and we don't need another. Any more than we need your foreign poses.
Right then. So I will face your Nikolaus or any other man. We shall see then who is der wahre Meister and who is just full of hot air.
Well, I'm ready when you are, Master Menhart.
No, I forbid any dueling here.
Master Nicholas, do not allow yourself to be provoked by this German cock-baiting. No doubt where they come from, they would rather hack each other in the streets than respect law and order. But here, we have more sense and dignity. If anyone is to clash swords here, it will only be when our brotherhood convenes a tournament, not when some Hundsfott feels like it.
Fick dich, du Metzgerschwein. Enough of this, all of you! The council has decided this matter, and I won't waste any more time with your squabbling. You've infringed on our regulations, and it's not the first time. You'll pay a fine.
Scheiße. That is ungerecht. Not just.
And you will be banished from the town, so that nothing like this happens again.
Councillor, Menhard and Arn are friends of our good King Wenceslas. That's why they have his charter, isn't it? You don't want to treat someone of that stature like a common criminal or troublemaker. Show them the courtesy they deserve.
Fuck courtesy. To the pillory with them.
Trampling their honor and dignity underfoot is the same as trampling on the honor and dignity of our king.
Easy, Master Butcher. Kindly leave this matter to me. So, Master...
Henry.
Henry here is right in some respects. You have a charter from King Wenceslas, which, in truth, I cannot simply ignore. You will not be banished from the town, but I warn you, should this be repeated again, it will not be overlooked.
Ich verstehe, Ratsherr. Yes.
Good. I'm pleased to hear it. Nevertheless, you have actually been conducting the art of sword fighting illicitly. You shall therefore pay a fine, to which the Kuttenberg Sword-Fighting Brotherhood will be entitled for the infringement of their right, which also applies to your eloquent spokesman, Henry.
Counselor, that would be all well and good if things were as you say. That's not actually how it is. Because Meister Menhard here was not conducting any sword-fighting art.
Horseshit! What else would you be meeting up here with swords for, eh?
If he had actually been conducting the art of sword fighting, but Master Menhard here was only defending his honor in a duel because I wronged him.
Yeah, that is true.
Every man has the right to defend his honor. But tell me, how exactly did you offend Master Menhard so inexcusably that it came to swords?
I mocked Menhard's sword-fighting skill.
Good for you. Menhard is only a master of loudmouth talk.
Come and prove it, du Feigling. We will see who is the Meister and who the loudmouth.
Easy, Emmeram. Don't do anything you might regret later. From what I hear, Master Menhard's art is not to be taken lightly.
Das stimmt.
What difference does that make? We've got you, Master, Nicholas. We don't need another master. Or do you think this here German is better than you?
Certainly not. No man here is a better master than I.
Why do we not test each other then?
Quiet! Stop this, all of you! I've had quite enough of your comparing cocks. Menhard was sword fighting here. That's indisputable. He breached the ban, and he will compensate the Kuttenberg Brotherhood. Ende.
Such audacity! I will not pay any Geldstrafe. Und schon gar nicht to this coward and cheat. Das ist ungerecht.
Enough of this. You will pay, or get 20 lashes of the cane in the stocks.
Scheiß drauf.
Verdammt! I will not put up with such disgrace. I would rather let you have your silber.
Henry?
I understand. I don't want to go to the stocks. Here are the groschen I owe you.
Excellent. So, the matter is resolved. But if anything like this happens again, it will be the pillory for you. Alles klar?
Ja, ja, ich verstehe. Komm, Heinrich. We still have business to attend to. We are lodging in the Schenkel Kaiser Karl, not far from here on Merchantstrasse. We will discuss our business there.
Ha! You can do nothing to us.
You can kiss my ass.
Count yourself lucky you had your pal here. Otherwise, we'd have dragged you out of town with our teeth.
Dummheit! You would lose your teeth blitzschnell and end up on your arsch.
Stop this shit, all of you! I'm sure you all have better things to do. So off you go.
Nicht jetzt, Heinrich. Later, ja? Follow us to the Kaiser Karl Tavern here in Kuttenberg. It is not far. Talk in peace there. Und danke for standing up for us.
Greetings to you.
People! Good people! Help out a...
Did you make up?
Not a chance. I'd sooner see hell freeze over.
Come and take your pick!
We've got enough to go around. Anything...
Sound us a bell.
Come and take your pick.
Minus 5 wares.
No decent soul should ever have to hear. Just listen to the
fault.
names
It was
of
that
these
bastard
abominations.
Henry.
Brothers in booze. Anna's tiny tits. Give her some liquor to get in her knickers. Pork. How I love to pork. A pussy purring in my tree. Shitting in my... Dripping. Mia vulva, mia maxima vulva. St. Anne's lovely palm. Lord, have mercy on me. And finally, every beaver needs a nice log. And what did they do when our good folk could no longer suffer their vulgarity? Why, they picked a fight in the Emperor Charles Inn. The one by the name of Michael hid under a table and stabbed people in the ankles with a knife, while his accomplice, George, smashed tankards over their heads. But
Look,
weeds like
if you let us
them
go,
won't find
we'll sing for
purchase
free.
on our patch. The guards dispersed the ruckus and gave these two ne'er-do-wells a caning on the spot. Now they'll be pilloried until their bellies growl in hunger, as a warning to other scoundrels.
Michael? What are you doing here?
È un'ingiustizia. You're the one who should be locked up.
How did you end up here?
It's your fault. Some merchant saw our loot and started yelling that we stole it. I tried to calm him, but he took the pearls I was regaling him with and dashed them to pieces. So George punched him in the face. To sin is human, to forgive divine. So may God forgive you all for being such pricks.
George? Is that you?
Henry, don't even look at me.
What exactly happened to you?
It's your fault. Why the fuck didn't you tell us the loot was stolen?
You didn't ask.
You arsehole. Your mother was a toothless cow who suckled you on pus and piss.
I thought you were going to make the town's maidens bend over, not the other way round.
Hilarious. Really funny. Fetch yourself a jester's cap and we can make the rounds as a trio. You see him, everybody? It was him! He's the one who stole the loot!
Michael? What are you doing here?
È un'ingiustizia. You're the one who should be locked up.
Ah, chin up, my friend. They say you make your greatest art when you're at your lowest.
Rub ashes on my humble head. Scar my ass with filthy belts. Remember clearly what I said, that you can go and fuck yourself.
My God, lad. Why?
I'm bringing you some food.
Dear God. I must be dreaming. So much food. It's like a royal feast. I'll feed my whole family and have some leftover for the neighbors. Who sent us such a cornucopia?
Thank the local guild and King Wenceslas.
Long live our good King Wenceslas. Take care now and go wash up. You look like you could use it.
Come and take your pick. Greetings.
Good afternoon.
I'm bringing you...
Oh my goodness! I can't believe my eyes. So much food. See you later, my friend.
steal all
Short end of the stick.
Excuse me.
Give me some more time.
A fountain? Where does the water come from? Here, in the middle of the city.
And woman showing off in her. She doesn't hark.
Lord be with you.
I brought you some...
Sweet shit. I'll feed my whole family and have... Oh.
For everything, thank the local guild.
Is this... May God...
Take care.
Good afternoon.
I brought you some...
Dear God, I'll feed my whole family. Who should I thank?
I'm sorry.
Modesty doesn't suit.
Take care.
Excuse me.
Did you hear about what the Bailiff's planning?
No, I don't.
Go home and sleep
And let the Gutenberg sword-fighting brotherhood. I brought you some...
Sweet Jesus, oh Phil, who do I
Thank King Sigismund.
Really? I can't. Long live our... Oh well.
So, I went to see my brother.
The Lord... Greetings to you.
I'm bringing...
Dear God, I'll feed... Who sent us?
I couldn't...
Long live... Take care.
I brought you...
Sweet. Oh,
Thank...
really?
Take care for now. Come here for a word.
What would you like?
I don't want to yell. Come closer. You're new here, aren't you? Has Chenyek talked the head off you already?
We spoke.
I'll give you some good advice to start with. Don't listen to his bollocks about a fairer society and the honourable struggle for a better tomorrow. It's just bullshit to mess with newcomers like you. By the way, they call me Knuckles.
It sounded pretty convincing to me.
Aye. Chenyek can sweet-talk people like no other. I mean, Chenyek talks about sharing stuff fairly and how we don't do it for the money. But you know what? It's horseshit. It's every man for himself down here, even if they say otherwise. And Chenyek just gives it such a nice polish.
Are you saying he lied to me?
More like, he didn't tell you the whole truth. I heard from friends that Sigismund has a bottle of very fine wine somewhere in his warehouse. The kind of wine that you don't often see in these parts. I have a buyer for it. So if you bring it to me, I'll give you half the coin he's paying for it.
Well, I'll stick to what Chenyek told me. I'm not complicating it by stealing wine.
Well, that's a shame.
Chenyek said you could give me some gear, too.
All that talk about equality, brotherhood. But when it comes to lockpicks, I'm supposed to give you stuff from my own stash. Here's something you might find useful.
Thank you. Is it normal for a skeleton to sit at the table in this tavern?
Hugo? He's the most loyal regular. He's been sitting here with us for a couple of years. He doesn't talk much, but he's...
Tell me more about...
What can I tell you? I was born on a dunghill and I'll die on it. With the guild, even the likes of me have a chance to sleep in a...
Don't you have any dreams or...
Listen, pal. You can't eat dreams for breakfast. Believe me.
What can you tell me about...
I'm not going to lie to your face. Let me spare you the bullshit. We're scrambling as hard as we can. And all this talk about fighting Sigismund is just a fairy tale for the dip.
So why does the guild really do what it does?
To survive! I bet. When Sigismund finally fucks off one beautiful day, the guild will keep on doing what we've always done.
So you're not in it for the noble cause, I gather?
That's right. At least I'm willing to admit it. But the others seem to really believe the story. See you soon, my friend.
Where did the skeleton...
I'm happy to tell you because it's a hilarious tale. Have you got the time?
I sure do. Tell me.
Well, then listen carefully. 10 years ago, back when the tavern belonged to another fella, miners used to gather here and play dice for money. Miners are not very rich and they often lost what little they had to live on. Their wives were understandably pissed off, so they came up with a plan. They clubbed together to buy a skeleton of a hanged man from the executioner, and they hid it in the cupboard where the miners kept their dice, thinking they would take it as a sign from God. But when the drunken men opened the cupboard and saw the skeleton, they were amused. They sat it down next to them, gave her a drink, and even threw the dice when it was the skeleton's turn.
The wives' plan didn't work out so well.
The miners don't come here anymore, but Hugo, as he came to be called, stayed. The miners don't come here anymore, but Hugo, as he came to be called, stayed. I'm telling you, he'll be good story.
Great. Is it true you hold...
No bloody what we do. Teeth fly in all directions, but...
That sounds like something from...
As you wish, but if Damian, Zavish or Goliath...
You can't scare me.
Have it your way. I warned you.
Here.
Well, let's... A fight with Damian is first up for you. Zavish is up second. When he's sober, he's not worth a damn. If you want to fight with him, you have to make certain he's got...
And can't you get those drinks into him yourself?
I could, but Zavish has quite a tab here already. But I won't let him fight if he's sober. The last one is Goliath.
Maybe I'll be the first.
Well, and that's that. And one more thing. No giving up. You fight as long as you're standing.
Wonderful. What's new in the city?
From what I heard, not far from here, in the hop rink, some...
Do you know her?
Not at all. I just heard about it. Oh, there was this bloke here dressed really... He said he was looking for a blacksmith who'll take on any job. I think he said he lived in... And that
doesn't sound bad. What's new?
Nothing much.
You surprise me. Not many fellas can stand up to Goliath.
You know how it is. The bigger they come, the harder they fall. It's all in the technique, innit, mate?
You ain't wrong. If you want to give it another go, have a word with Mole. We have this... contest, if you get my drift.
I'd like to ask something else about Goatskin.
What more do you want to know about that bastard?
Thanks. I'll go and look for him.
Well, good luck. Farewell.
Oh, well. I'm sorry. Wasn't paying attention.
I did what you asked me to do.
Great! So you robbed the chest and fed the poor?
I robbed the chest and left the cabbage in it.
Ha ha! Great work! He's in for a big surprise, the red-headed fucker. Good work! What about the beggars?
I fed as many people as I could.
You're a hero. Folk will really appreciate that, you know. They've never eaten like this before. Now, that wasn't so hard, was it? And that feeling of satisfaction. We may not be any richer, and yet...
When I need to pay a fine somewhere, I'll think of you, and it won't do me any good.
And now, let's talk about your next job. Just before I tell you more about it, try talking to Rat. I'm sure there are a few side jobs for a chap like... And Goliath could teach you how to throw a proper putt. He's the best brawler for...
You said you have some more...
Well...
What symbols?
Kind of little markings you'd easily miss.
What are they for?
Before we was here, before the guild, they didn't have a name. They was mostly thieves.
And they used these?
They thought...
And what were they for?
It was a way of marking how...
Our idea?
Being able to use them We tracked down one of the old gang He was a bit of a knower. I sent Hogg to find out the meaning.
Where can I find this hint?
I'm glad you're up for it. Take care, friend.
I'm Henry, a new member of the guild.
I'm Rat. That's what they call me. My nimble fingers can deal with any lock. Me and Hogg, we're the main workforce in the guild. Hogg is my best friend.
Chenyek said you might have some work on the side for me.
Sure. You did a pretty good job last time. I'll give you that. So, I think you can be trusted.
So, do you have something?
You know the rules. If I tell you about it, you can't back out.
I know how it is. I'll do it.
Good, but there's a catch. It's not dangerous, it's just not for the faint of heart. You see, a certain mine owner recently kicked the bucket, and we need to bring him back to life. That Hanneman rot may have been a cunt, but he sure was rich, and above all, childless. So, by law, the church, the city, and that Hungarian horse son Sigismund will all get a share of his property.
And what do you want me to do?
Fortunately, Rot was vain enough to be buried in a tomb with his rings, and more importantly, his seal. Now do you get it?
Ah, I understand. The guild could use the seal to conclude a few interesting binding contracts, eh?
Most astute. Exactly so. Bring me the seal, and whatever else you find on the way is yours. Corpses can always be difficult, so if you want any good luck charms, just say so.
What does the seal look like?
Nothing special, just a bronze seal on a neck chain.
Where is the dead mine owner's tomb?
Right in the Sedlet's graveyard in the underground ossuary. Just look for a freshly bricked hole in the wall. It might be marked with something.
How do I get to the underground ossuary?
That's the hard part. But maybe one of the monks that take care of the ossuary will help you. There's always one nearby. You just have to figure out how to approach him.
Good. Now I know everything.
So, break a leg, brother.
Do you have one of those thief's charms for good luck?
Naturally. Tried and true. Yours for...
Fine. I'll buy it. Satisfied?
Look. By all means. Here.
Tell me more about...
One couldn't get by without them in our profession. You can usually buy them cheap from an execution. Fingers, hair, veins, teeth, and fingernails.
Tell me about yourself.
I'm doing what I've always done, but now I'm doing it for a higher purpose. Because I only steal from the enemies of the kingdom of...
Have you ever thought about...
and let others rob me blind on my earnings? Thanks, friend.
What do you think of the guild?
If you want to talk, all I can tell you, suddenly, and a part of...
Isn't that just an...
Not at... You can see the... most of the...
I'll have a look.
Hey, Henry, come over here.
Chenyak wants me to do something.
What does he want this time? That idiot would be better off finding himself a woman instead of thinking up damn fool shit. Let me guess. It's something real important that'll help us in our noble cause.
I'm supposed to keep an eye on Hogg, who went to find out the meaning of the old thieves' symbols around Kuttenberg.
And what do you think about it? Are you gonna help him?
What do you think about it?
I think it's a great opportunity for both of us.
You think so?
Look here, friend. If you find out something about them symbols, tell me. And I mean only me. I promise you, we'll make a fortune out of it. They ain't just any old symbols. They're thieves' symbols, see? Help me out, and you won't regret it.
No, I'd rather help Chenyak.
Don't be daft. Think about it. Shenyak's acting like a little kid, letting a great opportunity slip through his fingers. But us two would make a great pair, wouldn't we? Farewell.
While I'm standing here, there are people walking about outside who might slip me a few coins.
Why did you start fighting?
I'm a pungy beggar with almost no... What have I got to lose here?
The innkeeper said the fellas often break bones here. Aren't you scared of that?
That's a load of shit. Mole likes to exaggerate. Just because it happened a couple of times doesn't mean it's common. Did he also tell you Goliath beat someone to death here?
No.
Don't worry. It was a long time ago.
Why did you start fighting?
I'm a pungy beggar with almost no...
The innkeeper said the fellas often break...
That's a load of shit. Mole likes to exaggerate. Just did he also tell you Goliath beat someone?
No.
Don't worry.
Come and fight.
All right, then. Mole gets his share from the fees. So, what would you say to a wee bet? So us weaker fighters have a...
You know...
Mighty kind of... Ha! Defend it!
What do you mean, wanker? Getting your ass kicked once wasn't enough?
Just you wait. Zavish will wipe that smirk off your face. Here, take the money and get out of my sight, you prick.
Would you like to raise a cup with me?
Do I know you?
Well, no, not yet. But we can fix that. I'm Henry.
Zavish.
Well, should we drink something?
For all I care. But you're paying. They won't pour me anymore.
Here's something to drink. Enjoy.
I was pretty damn thirsty. Bottoms up!
Another drink for you?
You're a fella I don't...
Do you feel like another?
Not really.
Could you please explain why you only fight when you're in your cups?
That's easy. When I'm sober, I get easily distracted and find it hard to focus. The booze clears my... And I can think only about how to rough up the churl in front of me.
Shall we fight?
Aye! But what do you say to...
Good idea.
Sacre. Well, I trust...
I'm wounded. Even our mutton Barrett could beat him. Barrett could beat him.
Take him down!
There's no escape!
Barrett could beat him.
Even our mutton Barrett could beat him. Rip his guts out.
Lazy
Today's a load of rubbish.
Go fuck yourself!
I feel quite hungry! Good fight.
Good, good. My skull's still spinning from it. Or is that from the drink? Lord knows. You get the whole bet, and don't drink it up right away.
Talking to me. I'm the last.
I'd like to learn something.
What is this about?
I beat you once. It won't be so hard to do it again.
Oh, you mean back then, do you? That time didn't count. I wasn't myself. And so that entire fight was shit.
And now you think it'll be better?
I don't think so. I fucking know so.
Shall we fight?
No problem. So, come on.
Well, what?
Now.
We want to see some blood!
Hey! Take that, you shit!
Side of his face.
We want to see some blood!
For glory! I'll take you on
Him.
My grandma could beat
Get
you.
a move on, you snail. Get a move on, you snail.
Kick his teeth out the other side of his
Even our
face.
mother could beat him.
Fuck you! You lousy bastard! I've been crushing men's bones for so long, and then this squirt comes along and... Fuck me!
You know how it is. Everything has to end someday.
Yeah, fuck you. You should tell Mole about it. His head's gonna explode when he hears you beat me. Maybe I'll inherit this place then.
One beer.
I won all the fights.
No fucking way! Goliath isn't the undefeated champion anymore? Who'd have reckoned?
It couldn't last forever.
Anyway, the reward is yours. Here you go. One for Damian, another for Zavish, the third for Goliath, and a fourth one, just for surviving.
Thanks.
They have similar, but much more boring, entertainment in Horshan. Young Brutans runs things there. Tomlin. And I heard blokes from Prague and Miskovitz were recently in a brawl. I don't know who won, but it must have been a pretty dance.
Thanks for the advice.
Anyway, you beat the best here. That's not going to discourage them, so feel free to come back sometime. If nothing else, people like to gawp at it. And when their throat dries out from all that kibitzing, then business is booming.
No great loss. It wasn't right.
I talked to Knuckles about the symbols.
Let me guess. He wants to use them to get rich.
Well, yes, actually.
That's Knuckles for you. But I think he'll eventually understand it's better to think of the bigger picture than just nevertheless.
I don't have any...
All right.
Tell me about yourself.
Don't you have anything better to do? All right. I studied at the university, and let me tell you this.
You mean that reformation you like to talk?
A great wind, then the rain comes.
Could you stop with the metaphors?
You're not stupid. There's not much more, except maybe...
I'm interested in the...
Plato or Aristotle?
The Guild.
Right. Are you interested in generally speaking? At least that's what they like to... But if we're the dregs of the city...
What'll it be? I apologize.
It's a good thing Mutt isn't here. I'm here to...
Well, it's about time. Put it somewhere inside.
There must be some mistake. I'm not delivering anything.
What do you want, then?
The innkeeper sent me. He said you're looking to hire someone.
He's not wrong. I was afraid nobody would turn up. Who might you be?
Henry of Scallis.
I'm Betty. I run the place.
I'm guessing business isn't great.
Everyone has to start somewhere. Once I've got the place in good nick and up and running, it'll be the best establishment in the city. I need you to bring some things from Grund. And while you're there, find my wagoner Martzek and bring him back as well. He went there before you and he hasn't come back yet.
What do you want me to bring back?
You know, a bit of this and a bit of that.
You're not telling me much.
Curiosity killed the cat.
And what if I told you to forget it?
You wanted a job, didn't you? I promise you won't regret it and you'll enjoy the journey.
Well, I need to know, otherwise I'm not going anywhere.
You're a bit strict, eh? But what choice do I have? There's some girls who are going to work for me waiting in Grund. And your job is to go and collect them and bring them here. Satisfied?
Absolutely. Who's Matsek?
The wagoner I hired for the job before.
Why do you think he's gone to ground?
Matsek's a bit odd. Super when you meet him.
Are you sure he'll be in Grund?
He's bound to be sitting in a tavern, boozing and keeping his head down. He used to steal for a living. So now he sees a catchpole round every corner, and he's afraid of his own shadow.
Grund's not exactly on my way.
With help like this, it was good to see you, my friend.
That were...
Aye.
It's a deal.
In the meantime, take care now.
To the church from my father's requiem.
Isn't it a bit early for that?
Careful.
I'm looking for this vagabond. Goes by the name of Goatskin.
I don't know him. But this is a miner's tavern. They'll know better than me. Or Wayman, the innkeeper, might know something.
I'm looking for this vagabond.
Is he up?
Don't think...
Yeah, I'd ask the miners. See you later, my friend.
The Lord be with you.
I'm looking for someone called Goatskin. I hear he hangs around here.
Goatskin?
That mangy piece of shit. He turns up on the street now and then, but he never shows his face in my alehouse. No Germans come here. Some Gluck.
Any idea where I might find Goatskin, then?
You could try asking in the bathhouse, behind the yards in Hrada Quarter. They get a lot of well-heeled Deutschers in there. And some young wench there's been seeing Goatskin for a while now.
Goatskin's German? I didn't know that.
Goatskin's above all a slippery bastard who can't be trusted. I've no idea what language he speaks. What I do know is he likes robbing Deutscher merchants. And they don't come in here.
It sounds like you're not too fond of Germans.
It's the local yakkers who can't stand them. I've got nothing against them fuckers myself. If you've got glint, come in and make yourself at home. If you ain't, then fuck off.
Thanks.
Have something at least, since I helped you out, didn't I?
What's new in town?
He's a mine gaffer. You can find him every evening drinking, and that's about it.
Sounds interesting. I'll have a look.
Pleasure doing business. Take care.
Good day. What would you like?
I'm looking for this vagabond.
I don't know him, but this is a miner's tavern. Or Wayman the innkeeper mine. Farewell, my friend.
Greetings.
Good day.
God be with you. Keep the peace. Why, Frank?
I could use a trim, Master Boss.
Happy to be of service. Come back any time you'd like.
I've been darning and sewing since morning. Greetings to you.
Do you get a lot of German merchants here?
We used to, from all over the place, but mainly Lausitz, unfortunately.
How come?
I don't know, but it's a pity. Merchants tend to have bulging purses. They'll come back, though. But there's one who hasn't stopped coming. Udo, he's called. But that's all I can tell you about him. He ain't interested in our services.
He just drinks here.
Drinks and plays dice. Almost every evening.
Thanks.
You're welcome. But stick around and spend some coin, so I ain't telling you this for nothing. Take care now.
Careful!
God be with you.
Have you got anything good to drink here?
Of course I do, handsome. Would you like some? And then maybe we can have a bit of fun. How about it?
Yeah, I'll have a drink.
Here you go. Cheers.
Some strong stuff. What is it?
It'll make you feel real good. But now I'm interested in something else, handsome. How'd you like to have a little fun?
Why not? While I'm here? Only my throat is still burning like hell.
I'll whisker away. Aye.
As usual.
Hey, guard. I have to tell you something. I ran into a secret band of thieves. They call themselves the Guild. They claim they're fighting against Sigismund, but all they really do is rob and steal.
Damn. That's a bit above my station. You'll have to go directly to Bailiff Plymell. If you don't find him at the town hall,
I'm washing them. And then it's like I've got nothing on at all. And then I look all downcast and say I'm going to get into trouble for being all wet.
I knew it would be something like that.
It happens. Just watch where you're going next.
What'll it be?
I'm looking for a fella called Goatskin. Do you know him?
Do I know him? That fucker is the bane of our lives. Why are you even looking for an idiot like him?
I'll go and sort things out with him. By hand.
So you should. And give him 1 or 2 for me too, the bastard.
Do you know where he might be?
How should I know? If I knew, I'd have told Adam long ago. He'd wring the bastard's neck in a trice. Last week alone, he robbed 3 of our customers. All German.
Why does he choose to rob Germans?
A German merchant always...
Could you tell me where exactly?
Hard to say. You know how it is. Drunk and merry gents who can hardly walk. But it usually happens somewhere near the Black... The bastard stays clear.
Have you got any German customers?
What do you think? No, because words got round.
And is Udo here now?
Of course. He's playing dice, like every evening. I don't know why he...
You know Goatskin, see him?
What? Nonsense. I mean...
That's what I heard.
Everyone badmouths whores. You know what it's like. But if it's true, then as soon as I...
Thanks.
You're welcome. And have a word with Adam if you I reckon he'd be...
Excuse me?
Gepriesen sei der Herr.
Greetings.
What?
I'm Heinrich.
I'm Udo from...
Aha.
Ebenfalls.
Let's play some...
Ja. Gott mit dir sein.
Let's play. Mal sehen, wer heute Abend Glück hat. Mein Gott, warum?
Verdammt nochmal. So.
No.
Ha.
Thanks.
One beer.
Listen, Udo from...
Aus Tauberbischofsheim.
It's been a pleasure.
Klar. Auf Wiedersehen und einen guten Abend.
Listen,
Aus Tauber...
do you know a Goatskin?
Ein gutes Kind? A good child? Yes. I have 5 at home.
No. Goat skin.
Ah, yeah. I know one merchant. Very good leader.
That's not what I'm looking for.
Prost, meine Freunde!
Where is it you're from, Goodman?
Gott im Himmel. I have already told you. Aus Tauber. Nein. Tauber bis Hofsisheim.
Ah, right. What's it like there?
Long.
I don't really understand.
Exakt. Ich auch nicht. Also, lange, very long.
What are you doing in Kuttenberg?
Earning Geld. Everyone here wants my Holz.
Holes?
Holz. Wood.
You bring wood here?
Yeah. But not just any wood. Rare. Exotisch. For decoration. Decoration.
I didn't expect to meet a German who sells wood.
There. You see? Neither did I.
I think it's about time you headed home, Goodman.
Ha! Home? So early? Warum?
We're about to close the place. You should go home. I'm keeping an eye on things here, and I'd hate to get in trouble. Understand?
Ah, so. You watching here. Naja, I will pack up and go.
Don't worry. We're open again tomorrow.
Ja, ja. Auf Wiedersehen und einen guten Abend für dich. Krüger hoch!
Oh, excuse me.
Prost! Zicke, zacke, zicke, zacke, hoi, hoi, hoi. Kuttenberg, Kuttenberg, what a lovely city. Zicke, zacke, zicke, zacke, hoi, hoi, hoi. Ein Brosen, so Gemütlichkeit. Ein Brosen, so Krüger hoch! Ein Prosit zur Gemütlichkeit. Ein Prosit zur Gemütlichkeit. The Kuttenberg.
What is it?
Krüger hoch! Kuttenberg.
Why are you just standing there? Come over here. I won't take no for an answer.
Zicke, zacke, hoi, hoi, hoi.
Guards, quickly!
Was? Was willst du?
What's going on here?
He wanted to rob me.
I can see that. I think you should go, Herr Udo.
Ja, ja. Danke.
This is some mix-up. I wasn't going to rob him, honest.
If I'm not mistaken, you're Goatskin.
Yeah, that's me, What do you want?
I have a couple of questions for you.
Look, I didn't. I never told nobody. Nobody. I swear. I'll even swear to Samuel and his God if he wants.
Who the hell is Samuel?
You weren't sent by Sam.
I wouldn't be asking you if I was, would I?
You know, like, I promise not to talk about it no more. They'll kill me otherwise.
I'm starting to lose patience. I don't know these mysterious folks you're afraid of, but I'm here and they aren't. So if there's anyone you should be afraid of, it's me. Know what I mean?
I get it. I understand, innit? But I just can't. In the end, it don't matter if it's you who kills me or Sam's bastards. I mean, I don't want to be killed, though, do I? I just want to disappear. And I need Glint for that.
I get that, but do you think they'll just forget about it? How long do you intend to hide?
Until I have enough. You know, Glint to take off.
Well, I could help you with that. I know a lot of people. Getting you out of town won't be a problem. If you help me, I'll help you.
That sounds, you know, promising. But I still need coin. I can't just pack up and take off.
Coin shouldn't be a problem. How much do you want so you can disappear in peace?
Not much, a few score groschen. But that won't be a problem for a well-heeled fella like yourself.
Here you are. But you're gonna talk, right?
Right. Well, I like talking, you know, like... What is it you want to know?
I heard you were spying for some nobleman. Is that true?
I was doing nothing but, you know, like, spying for 2 weeks.
Does this gentleman have a name?
He does. He's one of them, you know, Jews. Samuel, his name is. He was nice to me till I started blabbering.
Do you know where I could find this Samuel?
Go to that, you know, synagogue. He hangs around it in front of it and people, like, brings him news of what's on the grapevine, you know. And evenings he sits around at the King Solomon. It's like a, you know, a Jewish tavern. But watch out. They ain't too welcoming towards our people there.
Have you ever heard the name Liechtenstein?
I don't know him, but I heard Samuel telling his people, like them Jews, I mean, about this, what's his name? Liechtenstein.
What exactly did he say? Did he speak about him in a good way or a bad way?
I don't know. I just remembered a funny name. I don't pay much heed to things that what don't concern me.
And you call yourself a spy?
Watch it, mate. I remember things well enough, but only what they pays me to remember. I ain't gonna, you know, fill my head up with shit that don't concern me for free.
Jesus wept. What is it you did as a spy?
Mostly I was standing guard in front of that palace, you know, like Rutard's place. I was watching for who was going in and out, see? You know, who, with who, where, when, and that.
And what went on there?
Well, people was coming and going, all sorts of nobles, and I'd tell Samuel what colours they was carrying, see? I was good at that. I remember pictures good, you know?
I reckon I know what I need to know. Now clear off, since I've filled your purse for you.
Of course. I'm going.
feelings, Patsy.
Fault it is
Good.
until we're black and
Come and have
blue.
an ale with us.
Why not?
Tony's back. We can't
I'll
show
sit
up
for
to
a
the
spell.
fair and we'll lose the fucking
Sit
shoot
down.
fest.
Have an ale, and you won't be sorry you did. I've got a canny job for you.
Ale.
You read, kidder?
The innkeeper said you might need a hand with some undertaking.
What? Well, for a moment I had you pegged for a new yakker for the mound.
Who? For what?
Hold your water, bunny lad. We're in need of a cout here, I'll read.
You need a cow?
A cout, lad. A strong bloke. I can see you're not for here. We have a bit of fash we need a hand with.
I see.
And that's just why I need a bloke like you. Look, I'm Vlach, gaffer of the St. Anthony Pit.
Yakkers? Striped Tonys?
Aye. There's a heap of shafts here in the mound, and each has its own gang of yakkers, miners, who I'll think they're the canniest. Only now, our festival is coming up, and there's...
What happens?
Our mound holds a miners' shoot fest in archery, but this year it's fucked. Our Anthony got lost and we can't compete without him. And
So...
we need a fella that the saints don't ken. Someone who can get in their alehouse and nick our stang back. There'll be a heap of chink in it for you, kidder, if you can do...
Where can I find...
No bother. It's in the Italian Quarter.
All right.
The saints meet and play. There's only one way in from below.
What does your standard actually look like?
It's a red and white stang, like a...
Where can I find...
On the slope, right below the path.
All right. Well...
I'm glad to hear it. You'll definitely get a nice...
Thanks.
Take care.
God be with you, my friend.
Look here, Menhard.
Danke, Heinrich, for standing up for us. You handled it well with the Friedusch. Schade aber, that we had to pay that Strafe. Auf jeden Fall. It is not over yet with those Kuttenberger Fechter. It is not possible that a Meister such as I...
Richtig.
Listen, Menhard. Tell me what it's all about.
Ja.
Well, actually, I'd be interested in knowing everything.
Of course. Hör mal. Your King Wenzel sent me the charter and invited me here to Kuttenberg to set up a Bruderschaft der Fechter. I should serve here for 3 Jahre and teach Fechter. Then I would choose a new Meister from among them who would take my place when I went back to Frankfurt.
How come you came all this way for that? Wouldn't you be better off in Frankfurt?
Ja, aber King Wenzel promised much Geld. But the most important is my honor and my duty to teach good Fechten. The Frankfurt Meisters of Langschwert travel thus and start sword-fighting schools in towns of Deutschland und anderen Ländern. And one cannot refuse an invitation from the Tschechischen König. King Wenzel promised it would all be settled by the Kuttenberg Stadtrat. But before we got here, what is more, Sigismund, that is why I muss mich duellieren. Aber they have
But our right remains.
Ja!
Menhard. Aber jetzt Schicksals...
Verstanden.
Heinrich will greifen as an der Arm.
What's he saying?
We need your help, Heinrich.
All right. I have a feel you can count on...
Wunderbar.
Also zugestimmt? You will not be sorry. Arne?
Also, es ist einfach. You must into der Fechthalle einbrechen.
Es ist so. You must break into their sword-fighting hall. You can recognize the sword sicher. It is then you must hang it on the... But no one must see you.
I'm start. The Kuttenberg swordsmen display their... Except they would never do that, so... We'll give them a little nudge.
Exactly, Heinrich. I see you know a lot.
Where do I find that?
Natürlich hier in Kuttenberg. There on the corner is the Badehaus of Herr Adam. Die Fechthalle, the sword-fighting hall, is behind it. Du wirst sie leicht finden. They have a shield hanging up.
All right, I'll...
Wunderbar. The main thing is, they must...
Yeah.
Gut. Lass mich schlafen. Gepriesen sei der Herr.
Master Menhart, the sword is at the town hall.
Wunderbar, Heinrich. Let's go right now. It will not take long before the Kuttenbergers hear of this.
Sure, I'll go with you.
Natürlich. Just do not forget to pretend you are surprised.
Fucking thieves. No, no. We can't take it back now. We'd look like fools.
Na, was haben wir denn hier? I see the Kuttenberg Bruderschaft has made a challenge to combat. So, I see you have endlich worked up the courage to face us in public.
There's no need for mocking, Mernhardt. We've made our challenge, as you can see.
Wunderbar. Das freut uns.
Genau. We accept your challenge.
Well, since we've arrived at this point, listen up. It's time to put an end to this bickering. Besides, it will only benefit our town if the best of the sword-fighting masters takes charge here. So, whoever emerges as the victor of your tournament shall win the right to lead the sword-fighting brothership here. That will bring a just close to this whole affair.
Bei allen Heiligen, you have decided wisely, Friedrich. It will be seen that it is we who were right from the start.
No way! You can't do this, Friedrich. We set up the sword-fighting brotherhood. Stay out of it.
Menhard has a charter from the king. He's entitled to defend his right in combat.
Shut up! This is a matter for the burghers.
Calm yourself, friend. It's not such a big deal, is it? We'll compete honestly against these Germans, and then we'll finally have peace from them.
All right, Nicholas. Let's show them Deutschers how we sword fight here. Because we ain't afraid of no one. You want combat? You'll get it. 3 members of our brotherhood will fight with 3 of yours. Each will have a bout with all 3 opponents, and we'll see who wins the most.
Du Schwindler! You know there are only 2 of us.
I agree with Emerem's proposal.
Kein Problem, Arne. We also have one promising student, nicht wahr?
Richtig. I'll fight on Menhard's side.
Gut, Heinrich. Gut.
Agreed, then. The duels will begin when you're all ready, with long swords and in gambesons. And don't delay getting started.
Don't you worry. We'll crush them Deutschers in a jiffy.
Ha! You have no chance gegen uns.
I look forward to crossing swords with you, Meister Mernhardt.
Ja, ich auch. Komm, Heinrich. We must prepare for the Fechten. So, Heinrich, you have heard it yourself. Some good news, finally. We shall engage the Kuttenberger and confirm our privilege from King Wenzel to operate here our sword-fighting Bruderschaft. And it is all due to you. Danke, Heinrich.
You can count on me, Menhard. It will be an honor to fight by your side and enforce the will of our King Wenceslas.
Genau, Heinrich. But first, we must make you one of us and accept you into our Bruderschaft.
All right. Is that a problem?
Nein, nein. You must only take an oath and undergo a test. We cannot just take everyone. That is our Regel. You must show that you have some skill with a Schwert and that you will not bring us shame in the Gefecht. So we know that you will not lose your life in combat. You will face Arne here. Only with a Bluntschwert we will lend you, and with light equipment, no steel. When you are bereit, tell Arne and you may start. So, Heinrich, bist du bereit? Combat is waiting.
Schönen Tag.
Arne, Menhard.
Ja, ja, natürlich. So, bist
All right.
Show what you can do, Heinrich.
So.
Harder, Heinrich.
Ah! Mein Gott! Du verdammter! Pech gehabt! Arschloch! Hier! Ah!
Nice Gefecht here.
And you'll get another right away!
Da!
Ah! Ah!
Are you mad? You'll kill him.
Verdammte Blutung! This should stop the bleeding. God be with you.
Heinrich, you have proven yourself. I would be more than happy. We can start the ceremony.
Menhard, I'd like to join your brotherhood.
Certainly. Let us go somewhere more geeignet, so it has some class. Each new member must pay for acceptance. But in your case, since you have helped us, I will relieve you of that obligation.
Danke, Menhard.
And now, the oath. Arne will be the witness.
I will be honored.
Kneel, Heinrich. Hör gut zu. Do you solemnly swear that you shall act honorably and justly, and that you shall not bring shame upon your name or mine, or bring disgrace to the sword-fighting Bruderschaft, that you shall defend and adorn the reputation of the Bruderschaft and its rules, and that you shall heed my word in these matters, that you shall diligently train in the art of the Langschwert, and not allow yourself to be shamed in combat, that you shall thus act for the greater glory of our Bruderschaft and our martial art. Place your hand on this sword and swear.
I swear, by the memory of my parents, and by the soul of my dear departed father, Martin, blacksmith and sword fighter, I do so swear.
Stand as one of us. Heinrich, I hereby name you my student in the art of sword fighting.
All honor to you, Heinrich. It is good that you have come among us.
And now listen to your first lesson, and always remember this principle. It is not important to strike, but to strike and wound.
I'll remember that, Menhart.
Gut, Heinrich. I shall make a great fechter out of you one day. Let me know when you are ready. We will get to work and cross swords with the Kuttenbergers. Out today. Hope.
Menhard, I'm ready to engage the Kuttenbergers by your side.
Wunderbar. It is high time.
Today, two sword-fighting brotherhoods will match their skills. The Kuttenberg Brotherhood, led by Master Nicholas.
Glory to Kuttenberg! Kick those Germans' asses, Emmeram!
And the Frankfurt Brotherhood, led by Master Menhard.
It is an honor to be able to show off our skill in front of the whole Kuttenberg.
The reason for these duels is the dispute over the right to run the local sword-fighting hall and the associated brotherhood. The local brotherhood was founded by Emmeram the Butcher and his associates. What they did not know, though, was that King Wenceslas had tasked Master Menhard to do the same.
The king ain't here, Emmeram is. The Brotherhood belongs to the Kuttenbergers.
And since King Wenceslas cannot resolve the dispute, the town council ruled it shall be decided through a duel. So, the matter shall be settled before the eyes of the council, as well as the burghers of Gutenberg and God Almighty.
A wise decision by the council. Let the best master lead our brotherhood.
The duels will be fought with long swords and in light armor. Each dueler will face each on the opposing team, and whoever beats his opponent twice wins the duel. The Brotherhood whose members get more victories will be declared the overall winner. As is the law, all the necessary armor was lent to you from the town armory, and you must fight in it. If there is anything wrong with the armor, you can fix it with any of the repair tools you'll find in the armorer's tent. And in case someone gets seriously injured, the bathmaid will give them the care they need. Or Father Tobias will perform the necessary rites.
But I do not think it will come to that.
Now that everything has been made clear, swear before God. You will fight fairly, justly, and respect the judge's decisions, as well as the outcomes of the duels.
Das geloben wir, im Namen des Vaters, des Sohnes und des Heiligen Geistes.
By God Almighty, we so swear.
All the requisites have been satisfied. Therefore, let us proceed to the first duel. Master Menhart against Lindhart, the cobbler. Let your steel ring! Fight! End of duel!
I yield.
Today's first victory goes to Master Menhard. Let's see if he can keep it up, or if Lindhart can even the score. Get ready for the next round. Contenders, forward! End of duel!
Leave me be.
People of Gutenberg, behold, Master Menhard proved his mastery. He defeated Lindhart for the second time, giving the Frankfurt Brotherhood its first victory. Moreover, Lady Fortune has a difficult task in store for Lindhart, because the lot drawn determined that the next fight will also be his. This time it's Henry who will face him on the side of the Frankfurt Brotherhood. Cheer for both fighters. We'll shortly see which of them will best his opponent. No time to lose. Get to it.
I'm surprised the other bloke's still standing.
Lady Luck is certainly not on Lindhart's side. Henry wins the first duel. Swordsmen, get ready for a new duel. Let's see if the winner can keep it up. Contenders, get to it.
Mercy! Leave me be!
Henry showed Lindhart who's the better sword fighter again. That makes the second victory for the Frankfurt Brotherhood!
I apologize.
Let's now proceed to the third duel. The Gutenbergers will be represented by Emmeram the Butcher. Give him your support, and we'll see if he can do better than Linhardt. Because his opponent will once more be Master Menhardt. For the glory of Gutenberg, let the duel begin! End of duel! You saw it with your own eyes, good citizens of Gutenberg. Menhardt's skill is second to none. He wins again. Can Emmeram still manage to defeat him? We'll soon find out. Let your steel ring. Fight! End of duel. It's finished! Not even the illustrious Emmeram could withstand the German master's sword. The Frankfurt Brotherhood thus has 3 wins already. None for Gutenberg so far. Two swordsmen we haven't seen yet will now show us their skills. Arne the German will face Master Nicholas. Soon we'll find out if Nicholas can secure the first victory for the Gutenbergers. No time to lose! Get to it!
Watch out. He's coming round. Zum Teufel!
And the victor is... Nein! Mit der Hilfe Gottes I will continue.
You're brave, but foolish. This will not end well for you. Yield.
Niemals. Arne does not yield.
Es reicht! This Gefecht is over. We'll win.
You acted with chivalry, Master Menhart. But intervening in a duel is a breach of the rules. There is no choice but to disqualify you from the tourney.
How does it look?
He's badly shaken up, but that should improve in time. At first, I thought I'd have to send for the priest. But he had more luck than sense.
Was ist mit deinem Auge? Siehst du meine Hand, Arne?
Nein.
The good news is the blade missed his eye. The bad news is such a blow to the head can cause many different problems. I hope in time he'll get his sight back in that eye. But I can't say for sure. In my experience, it's in the Lord's hands.
Send for the best physician in all of Kuttenberg. Schnell! I will pay alles.
Rest assured, Master Menhart, we will send for him as you command. I am sorry that the whole affair has taken such an unfortunate turn. I will pray for your companion's health.
Danke, Friedrich. Aber what about the duels?
Beruhige dich, Arne.
Yes, that's what I came here to clarify. However, I expect on account of Arne's injury, your brotherhood has forfeit the fight.
Nein, Menhart. Du musst keep fighting.
As Arne says, Menhard and me can continue.
Heinrich had recht. I want to duel Nicholas.
I understand your wish, Menhard, but I can't grant it. You've been disqualified.
Scheiß drauf! I will fight Nicholas, and you better get out of my way, Friedrich!
I'm warning you, Menhard. You swore to respect the results of the duels.
Verdammt!
Listen, Nicholas has defeated Arne, and Arne is in no shape to continue, so all 3 victories go to the Kuttenbergers. Menhard, you defeated Emmeram and Linhart, but you can't duel Nicholas, so 2 victories belong to you, and 1 to the Kuttenbergers. The only one who can still fight for you is Henry. He already defeated Linhart, so the score is 3-4 in favor of the Kuttenbergers, with 2 duels left.
Hold on, Friedrich. Arne could duel, but it's clear he wouldn't win. So all the victories here belong to the Kuttenbergers by right. But the only thing preventing Menhard from fighting is your decision. Otherwise, he's at full strength and ready.
That is true.
We swore we'd respect outcomes of the duels, but since there was no duel between Menhard and Nicholas, there is no outcome. So neither side can claim victory.
Wise words, I must admit.
The way I see it, both sides have 3 victories, and I have 2 duels left.
That sounds right and fair to me.
All right, so be it. So if Henry beats both Emmeram and Nicholas, you'll get the overall victory.
Gut, Heinrich. Fight for us. You are ein guter Fechter.
Also, Heinrich, our fate and our honor lies in your hands.
I won't let you down. You have my word.
Well said. I'll be waiting for you in the arena, where you'll... Hear ye, hear ye! Arne the German can't take part in further duels due to his injuries, so 3 wins go to Gutenberg. The Frankfurt Brotherhood has won 3 rounds, but so has Gutenberg. Master Menhart cannot duel against Master Nicholas since he's been disqualified from further rounds. Their duel will not count at all. That leaves us with only 2 duels left. In the first, Henry will now face Emmeram. No time to lose! Get to it!
You son of a bitch! Too slow! Bad luck!
Won over Emeram. Even Arna's severe injury doesn't seem to have broken for the glory of Gutenberg. Let the duel begin.
Keep your distance. Land come.
Henry remains unbreakable and undefeated. He defeated the Butcher again. That's another victory. Good citizens, wise counselors of Gutenberg, it is time for the last duel. Here, Master Nicholas will take up his sword again to face none other than Henry. The current score is 4 wins for the Germans and 3 for Gutenberg. If Henry can win, the match is over. Contenders, get to it!
Fuck me! You need to protect yourself! The blade was singing!
A lunge! Did I get that right? A lunge.
End of duel! Unbelievable! Master Nicholas is defeated! Henry is now in for a real contender!
Mercy!
Truly a joy to behold.
What a magnificent strike!
So incredible and truly unexpected! Master Nicholas is defeated for the second time! Was it the doing of luck, or did Menhart make Henry a true swordmaster? Either way, victory and glory are Henry's! All of the duels we should or could have seen today are over! Now, all that remains is to settle the very matter that inspired the duels in the first place. I invite both brotherhoods to step closer. Revered counselors, righteous burghers of Gutenberg, lend me your ears one last time. 2 sword-fighting brotherhoods have clashed before the eyes of God as well as yours to demonstrate their skill and settle their dispute. And it was a spectacle beyond all expectations. The Frankfurt Brotherhood secured 5 victories against the Gutenberg Brotherhood's 3. The right to run the local sword-fighting hall, and that was the task entrusted to him by... Thus is it settled.
It's just like Friedrich said. The council is in agreement on this.
Let this dispute...
Thank you, Friedrich, for finding just... We would like to invite all good...
Fuck! We built the sword fighting hall with our own...
As for the money you invested, you'll be duly compensated, and I'd like to remind you that you have sworn...
I won't forget this, Friedrich. I'm done with you,
Heinrich, let us leave Meister Metzger with Fridusch.
Menhart, I had word sent to Master Torwart to expect you at the... He's also currently hosting the famous physician Sigismund...
Hab vielen Dank.
Good day, Meister Menhart. Oswald Torwart, Magister at your service.
Gut.
Beruhige dich. In just a short while.
Gott sei Dank.
Tell me about your fight before rumors spread like wildfire.
Letztendlich lief es. We won dank Heinrich here. And our Heinrich fought for us and fought...
Genau, Heinrich.
And to defeat Meister Nicholas too?
You know, Menhard, Henry of Skalitz is no easy mark.
I'm glad to hear that. Congratulations to all.
Gut. Gut. Jetzt noch wait until Arne heals, and then we... Heinrich, komm zu mir in a few days, when alles fertig ist. And do not get too...
I will only go drinking when there's 3 of us.
Good. We drink out of joy for my recovery, or out of sadness for my eye.
I'm sure it'll be...
Wunderbar.
Menhard.
Of course. Menhard.
Can I be of any...
Danke. Bis bald.